Mike Dalton. I'm a teacher and a traveler, and this is Dalton's Detours. So day 2 of EF Tours, and so today we are headed into Kyoto for the full day, and we are going to Fushimi Inari in the morning. Then we are headed to the Golden Temple, followed by the bamboo forest. And we're going to have lunch in Arayshiyama near the bamboo forest. After that, we are going into Kyoto proper. After that, it's dinner, not sure where. We'll find out tonight. So anyway, that's the day 2 plans here in Japan.
And when it was under the shogun, which means kind of a military dictatorship, yes, they decided to close all the borders. Yes, nobody could go out, nobody could go in. And Japan has done this throughout its history, opening up to the world, and that's when the writing Chinese characters came in, yes, and the religion came in, and the different cultural stuff, came in, and then they closed. And then they made it the Japanese way.
So the first stop of the day, the Fushimi Inari Shrine. And this is really just a must-see in Kyoto. It's best to get here early in the morning, but when you're on a tour like this, you don't have a lot of choices. I would also say we don't have really enough time to go all the way to the top, which I was able to do in 2023. It gave me a whole different perspective of the shrine. So if you ever have a chance to do that, definitely get to the top, visit the small little inlets and little tiny shrines along the way. But we're only going to have about an hour, so we have to do a small kind of 30 to 45 minute loop. You kind of just get to see the basics. You can't. I mean, I've done it.
I'm going to try and go
No, but
as high as
okay, well, so you cannot go all the way to the top. It will take almost 45 minutes just to get to the top.
Yeah.
Because we're going like a quarter of the way. The Instagrammers will take over the world. We are here to thwart them. And one thing you really can't escape at this shrine, especially at this time of day, are the crowds. Just people, more people, and more people. And it really never ends. Unless you manage to start moving up the mountain about 10-20 minutes, you're going to be facing crowds the entire day. So what people do on the left-hand side, they try to get their little picture because there's not people coming soon. Now this shrine is famous for its thousands of vermilion torii gates and the trail that leads up to the sacred Mount Inari. The shrine is dedicated to Inari, the god of rice and sake, and over the centuries, as Japan slowly transformed from kind of an agrarian nation into an industrial one, the shrine became important for providing luck in business. Now, in the modern era, Inari is a god to pray to for a successful business venture. So all these red gates you see when you're walking by are normally sponsored by individuals who want prosperity or even companies. So the black lettering on the uphill sides of the gate give the company name and the date of sponsorship. And besides the torii gates, you will often see foxes all around the shrine, sometimes on each side of the walkway. I've seen mixed answers on this, but some say the foxes are protectors, others say there's messengers. But I know this, when you go to Fushimi Inari, you will see a lot of torii gates, those big red gates, and you will see a lot of foxes everywhere. So it's a little Fushimi Inari behind me. Super crowded. We got about an hour here. We did kind of the small loop. Kids seem to like it. Obviously coming really, really early if you're on your own. And you can walk all the way to the top. It's a little more calm, but it's great weather today, though. Next up, the Golden Pavilion. This Zen temple is beautiful and it's built on a very large pond.
Student takeover.
sorry. We're supposed to wait?
This is one of those places, I think, for me, having been here before, that I didn't really need to come back to. But I do think a lot of the students I talked to and other teachers, this was one of the things they were really looking forward to. It is beautiful, the gardens are nice, there's just not a lot to do here. But with that said, just take a look at this building. We're going to have a few hours in the early afternoon in Arayshiyama in the bamboo forest. Very similar to Fushimi Inari, this place gets super crowded. So we had a tour guide who walked us through the forest and gave us some information, and they were going to have free time in the town. I do think this is a place, if you're in Kyoto, that you got to go to. But as all of my previous recommendations, if you're here on your own, get here early or get here late, because you're going to see a lot of people. Once we got done wandering through the bamboo forest, we had to get back to the town of Arayshiyama to have some lunch. And we decided to pay the 500 yen to cut through these gardens. I don't really know the name of it. I just know that it cuts directly from the forest back into town, and it's a little less crowded because we paid to go through it. And it was just a really nice, kind of serene area to kind of wander through on our way back to lunch.
I just keep throwing coins in. I got it. And I need to not because I'll end up spending all the coins. You know the Japanese word for excuse me?
Sumimasen.
It's like I want to tell them.
I'm pretty sure that's right, isn't it? Alright.
But I don't want to like use the one.
Doing the lightest possible.
Okay, you got that.
Oh!
See, it's like gambling.
So we've done Fushimi Inari, Golden Temple, and Bamboo Forest in one day. Pretty tough to do. All three pretty crowded. The toughest part was the drives in between. Just a lot of traffic, so I think that kind of threw our day off just a little bit. So there's a lot of variety of foods to get it in town, and I decided to go with, I believe it's called taiyaki. I got the custard, chocolate, and red bean paste.
I got the variety pack.
But of course, I took some of them over to get the creme brulee donut. You really can't go wrong with this. Throw a little ice cream on top, and it's phenomenal.
Oh, you got the real deal. I'm proud of you. That right there. Yeah, that's the real deal.
Our final stop of the day before dinner was not one that we really planned earlier. We expected to go into town to do some shopping, but in the end, we had to make an adjustment because of the amount of traffic that we had been dealing with all day. So we stopped on our way to dinner at a place Sebastian had seen as we drove by. I really wasn't sure if it was a temple or a shrine, but they had a festival going on or some kind of flea market. And it was just a pleasant surprise because it was absolutely beautiful, a little less crowded than some of the other places we had been. And it just goes to show you in Kyoto, you can just stop. There's thousands of places to go, hundreds and hundreds of temples and shrines, and you really just can't go wrong. Just check out this place. Our dinner tonight was somewhat of an all-you-can-eat, kind of a hot pot. You know, it had a variety of foods. We had sashimi. We had a hot pot with tofu and chicken in it and some really nice broth. And they even had a little bit of takoyaki, the octopus, provided as well. So it was a good variety of food, and it was definitely plenty to eat.
All right, so look. Onigiri, this is how you open it. Here you will see there are numbers 1, 2, and 3. Easy. And it's really good. So you just pull here, all the way in the back and through the label. Yes, 1, then 2, like this. And you see, the nori sheet is now touching the rice. Yes, and 3, like this. And now you have the onigiri, which is really ready to be eaten.
Back in town, with not much to do, we of course had to go to the local grocery store and grab some snacks. And of course conclude our day with a little bit of a claw game.
Gambler, just a problem gambler.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait.
Going in for the kill.
Are you kidding me?
The next one's the winner.
Oh no, that wasn't.
This is Dalton's Detours.